We are getting ready to make the best butter pecan cookies that you'll ever make. So let's go check this out. So I've preheated my oven at 350 and we need to toast the pecans because they're the star of the recipe. And yes, I say pecans, I don't know what you say, but in my part of the world, it's some pecans. So I have about 2 cups of pecans, halves. Do your big chunks of them, halves, on the sheet pan, and I'm gonna put them in the oven and we're gonna toast them probably for about, I don't know, 15 minutes. You know, just check them and turn them and make sure they're toasting really well. And that's gonna be the star of these cookies. I'm so excited. All right, I've got 2 sticks of butter that I have softened in the microwave, and we're gonna pour in our handy dandy mixer here. And then I've got a 1/2 cup of white sugar. Then you're gonna do 1 cup of brown sugar. Light brown sugar is the best. Get you about a teaspoon of vanilla. Here's where I measure with my heart with the vanilla. Looks about good right there. And then get you 2 eggs and break in here and add on up in here. 1, our high dollar eggs. Good Lord, are y'all dying with these cost of these eggs? Stupidest shit ever. All right, I always forget to do this. Raise her up and let the wet ingredients get nice and mixed up. After you get your wet ingredients mixed, you're gonna do your dry. So 3 cups of flour. I just use all-purpose flour. Get another cup in here. 3 cups of flour, and then you're gonna do 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. Found my teaspoon. So I find with anything like this, I do exact. So 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, add in there, and then 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Get in here and get me some baking soda. All right, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So cornstarch and baking soda is what we did today. And then a little bit of salt. Let me get my salt. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of salt in my life. So it's about a teaspoon. All right, raise that up and let her mix. Once that's all mixed, here's what we do. Got the toasted pecans, star of the show, the toasted pecans here, and just pour them in here. Ooh, they're hot. Nice and toasty. It smells so good in here, just by toasting pecans with nothing on them. And it smells so freaking amazing. And then you're gonna add a bag of Heath candy toffee bits. This is in the baking aisle, guys. Pour it in. And I've got a spatula to just kind of turn them and mix everything together here. I'm gonna do this by hand instead of in the mixer. Oh, these are gonna be so amazing. All right, when it gets mixed up, it looks like this. Yum. Got my little scooper here. And I got some parchment paper on my cookie sheet, and I'm just gonna scoop this up and get them all lined up on here, ready to cook. All right, you're gonna put them in the oven for 350 for about 10 minutes. For me in Denver, at 10 minutes, I'm gonna have to check it due to our altitude and see if they're done or not. So we'll come back and check them out. Look at how these turned out. Amazing. Look how pretty those are. Look at that. La. So good. My gosh. And then of course you gotta have a glass of milk with them. I don't normally carry milk, but I bought milk just to make these. Oh. So good. Those toasted pecans, that makes this cookie. Don't skip that step. Don't skip it. You can taste the difference in that toasted pecan. It's so good. So good. So good. Wash it down with some milk. Heaven. So good. You guys, I'm gonna finish chewing before I talk. My God, that's amazing. Make this recipe and tell me what you think. If you haven't liked my page, what you waiting on? Come on now. What you waiting on, Willis? Like my page. And if you love this recipe, share it with your homies on your page. Like, don't gatekeep around here. I know I don't. I find me a good recipe and I'll share it with y'all. Sharing is caring. All right, don't forget to like my page, share this recipe, and get ready for some more coming our way. I'm so full. I can't even eat any more of that cookie. Woo, that was good. So I had to cook them a little bit longer because I'm here in Denver. Probably 15, 16 minutes is when they were finally done. But that's just due to the altitude. But, oh well, you got to adjust your time depending on where you live in the United States. So, all right, I'll see y'all tomorrow for some more good recipes.